At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd, that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured, and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out into community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
After graduating, I want to become a biomedical engineer and work with cardiology and cardiac implants. The big thing for me with that is my family has a history of cardiac-related issues, so I've seen firsthand kind of the struggles that people with these problems and their families go through.
I want to be really involved in corporate culture and change the stereotype of corporate greed and kind of make companies see that you can make a profit and also help the world and help people and be good.
So I think that one thing I've learned here is that you can make a difference each day, and that sometimes making a difference is just a small moment and not a dramatic thing. But my goal is to both help people as a doctor, but help people as a person from the values I've learned from this school.
Every day I try to tell my students that anything is possible if they work hard and they have motivation and they believe in themselves, because I saw that firsthand. And so I know it can happen. There's good people out there who allow people like me to accomplish their dreams.
I feel that my mission in life is to make a difference in this world by giving back and helping others. That's always been something that's very important to me and near and dear to me. And I feel that my time at Benedictine really fostered that and taught me the benefits to reaching out, learning about other cultures, other people, accepting everyone, and also challenging myself. And I'm forever grateful for that.
So the scholarships really helped with my financial load. If I didn't have the scholarships, I probably would have a high student debt ratio, and it also helped me to focus on my academics and be in different leadership roles and give back to the community.
Well, the first reason why scholarships are so important is it obviously helps with financial situation when you're paying for school. And also, it gave me a bunch of new opportunities, opened a lot of doors for me that I don't think I would have had if I didn't receive a scholarship.
Without scholarships, I would never probably be able to get a college degree. I would probably never be able to play college football like I wanted to. So scholarships were a huge impact on why I was able to attend college and why I'm able to be successful and have Benedictine turn me into the man I am today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For tonight's game, first from visiting Rockford University. A senior at 5'8" from Elkhart, Indiana, guard number 1, Brandon Emmerich. A junior at 6'1" from Rockford, Illinois, guard number 12, Nick Phillips. A sophomore at 5'10" from Port St. Lucie, Florida, a guard number 14, Ashton Singleton. A junior at 6'1" from Louisville, Kentucky, guard number 15, Dalen Franklin. And a junior at 6'3" from Rockford, Illinois, forward number 34, Kevin Deemer. The head coach for the Regents, Jeremy Regal, who is assisted by Chris Davis, Sawyer Cook, and Rufus Williams. And now, let's meet the starting lineup of your Benedictine University Eagles. A sophomore at 6'1" from Elmhurst, Illinois, a guard number 5, Nick Kosich. A junior at 6'1" from Chicago, Illinois, guard number 10, Michael Johnson. A senior at 6'4" from Countryside, Illinois, forward number 12, Chris Hester. A freshman at 6'2" from Roselle, Illinois, forward number 20, Trevor Montiel. And a junior at 6'2" from Shanahan, Illinois, a guard number 23, Mr. Kyle Graebner, the head coach for the Benedictine University Eagles in his 25th season. Mr. Keith Buckenberg, who is assisted by Nick Radikovich, Richard Krupa, and His Majesty Frank Jensen.
Good evening, my friends. Welcome inside the Dan and Etta Rice Center on the campus of Benedictine University. I'm Tim Calderwood, so glad to have you alongside. Not much setup is needed. This is what you play for, my friends. Men's basketball action. Benedictine and Rockford. First place in the conference and a South Division championship on the line tonight and tomorrow. For Rockford, it's Brandon Emmerich, Nick Phillips, Ashton Singleton, Dalen Franklin, and Kevin Deemer. For Benedictine, Nick Kosich, Michael Johnson, Chris Hester, Trevor Montiel, and Kyle Graebner. And dare I say, a well-rested starting five for Benedictine, as they did not play in the contest on Tuesday against Lake Forest. A 68-66 win for Benedictine. Benedictine wins the tip. We're underway. Black jerseys moving left to right here in the first half. Winners of 3 in a row. Benedictine sits 8-2, 5-1 in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference. Shot clock half gone as Michael Johnson looks in. He's got Montiel posting. On the wing, the 14-footer, no. Start writing already. Missed jump shot, 20. Rebound, 34.
Singleton.
Right there, we got a basket by 12.
Yeah, and then I don't know who fouled.
John, who was that foul on? 14. All right, we're back. Well, that was a fun start. Computer freezing in the first minute of the game. Come on now. Kevin Deemer, one of the top players in the conference, backing his way in, and a travel. Deemer averages over 21 points per game. He has won 3 of the 4 Player of the Week awards issued in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference South Division. So the conference tournament format was finally settled upon yesterday. The top 4 teams in the North and the South will qualify. Shot clock at 10 as Michael Johnson has it in his left hand. Free throw line for Johnson off to the right. The opening round of the conference tournament will be on Wednesday at the higher seeds in the South and the North division. So you're not playing any crossover games yet. It'll be basically a North tournament and a South tournament this upcoming week with Wednesday and Saturday games. And then whoever comes out of the Saturday contest will be playing a week from Saturday, the 13th, for the conference title. No NCAA bid this year, so just kind of the right to call yourself the conference champion overall rather than a divisional champ. Deemer backing in against Montiel. He'll kick it to the far side. Wide open three-pointer. Good. Nick Phillips knocks down the 3 to put Rockford in front. I also have another announcement to let you know. A couple things, actually, and they both involve Twitter, at BenuEagles1887. Nick Kosic picks up his dribble, looks inside to Hester, and he's fouled.
While driving to the basket, Chris Hester is fouled and heads to the stripe. Foul is charged to Dalen Franklin. 1-2 shooting 2.
2 free throws here for Chris Hester. So the first announcement is, obviously, today and tomorrow are huge games for both of these teams. I don't know if you watched any NFL games at all during the pandemic, but at commercial breaks, they have pictures of the fans on their own TV watching and cheering. So since you can't be here in person and these are 2 ginormous games, why don't you go ahead and tweet some photos of yourselves watching the contests to at BenuEagles1887. Again, at BenuEagles1887. Tweet those photos supporting Benedictine in this huge conference weekend. Spin move in the lane, good defense by Benedictine, but Deemer showcasing his range. 5-3 Rockford. Rockford is the top scoring team in the South Division. They average around 90 a game. 88 to be exact. Benedictine's going to try to slow them down. They're one of the top defensive teams in the country, not just in the conference.
Trevor Montiel is fouled, so Trevor heads to the line.
Trevor Montiel heading to the free throw line for 2 shots. That is where all of Benedictine's points have come from so far. Montiel, the freshman in the starting lineup. He's the leading scorer for Benedictine this season at 11.9 points per game. Also averages 7.6 rebounds per. His first toss is good, and we have our first sub of the game. It's for Rockford. Micah Swanson takes the place of Dalen Franklin, who's already out with 2 fouls. Montiel, 50% at the line. He has visited the free throw line more than anyone else on this Benedictine team, and you wouldn't have known he was a 50% shooter with those 2. All square at 5 aside. So again, tweet those photos of yourselves supporting Benedictine, rocking the Benedictine gear, the game on, whatever you want, at BenuEagles1887 as Phillips throws it away. And while we're at it, you may notice the camera is in a different angle. We'll say there was a mechanical problem and that the bleachers, which usually pull out behind us, cannot pull out right now. They are jammed stuck, so we can't get the camera up at the angle it usually would be located. Hester bounces to Montiel, left wing. Driving baseline, underneath, kicks it to the corner, Johnson. Back around, it's Kyle Gravener, he'll drive. Kick to the corner, Kosic, open look at a 3, short. Deemer is open, he can shoot as well. This one is off to the left. So I told you there was a second announcement. I'm telling you what it is related to the camera position. The bleachers are supposed to be fixed on Monday, which would be in time for the conference tournament. Montiel from bonus distance connects. First field goal of the game for Benedictine. And we have an official timeout.
Checking in for the Regents is Vincent Eugene. Also checking in.
I don't know what they're talking about here.
And Kevante Shaw.
Demarius Bonds, DJ Bonds, Vincent Eugene, Kevante Shaw in for Rockford. Emmerich kicks it out. It is Shaw leaving in the block. Swanson underneath, met by Montiel, and he throws it out of bounds. So let me know on Twitter at BenuEagles1887 what you think of this camera angle. I'm going to tell you why. The only way you're getting me is from this camera angle. If you want us to change the camera angle to make it a little easier to see and get really high, which is where we had it for volleyball last night, can't have a broadcaster with it. So there's your option as well. Here's Montiel. He has it poked free. Brandon Emmerich on the steal. And the scoop and score by the driving DJ Bond.
Eagles foul charged. And Trevor Montiel. In for Benedictine, a bunch of ones. Keegan Gravener and Cade Ellingson.
This to tie the score, it's good. 8 apiece. So the microphones have to reach the camera is the moral of the story. So I have to be courtside to supervise and run all the stats and whatnot down on this end. Here's Montiel again for 3. A little bit short on this one. Emmerich able to secure and too hot to handle in transition. It's going to stay with Rockford apparently.
Break in the action brings in Jaden Bell for Rockford. And entering the game from Benedictine is Marvin Cuomo.
.14 and a half to play in the first. Again, that clock on your screen, unofficial. Leaving in the low block, Swanson backing his way in, and a block will be called.
For the Eagles, foul is charged to Trevor Montiel. That is his
Second foul on Montiel. Swanson underneath Montiel, who had to be careful. And Rockford back in front by 2 at 10-8. Big win for the men's volleyball team last night. 12th ranked team in the country. Benedictine knocking off the 6th ranked team in the country. Their old friends and conference rivals on the men's volleyball side, Dominican. Cade Ellingson will try the 3. Nope. Here comes Rockford, the no-look pass underneath, no good. Kosic underneath to Aguomo, no. Rockford by 4. Jaden Bell denied on his drive. Eugene lost the handle. Rockford recovers. Plenty of time here on the shot clock. Adjustment in the lane is good for DJ Bonds. And a timeout for Benedictine. 30-second timeout, Benedictine, as Rockford leads 14-8. Again, at Benue Eagles 1887 is the way to interact with the broadcast booth. Let's see those pictures of you watching and cheering at home. And let us know again what you think of that camera locale right now as well. And again, the trade back to that is you can deal with a little bit of screening in my voice, or you get not my voice. And, you know, maybe depending on who you are, you might say, nope, we don't want to hear you anyway, Tim. Here's Nate Shedd, three-pointer, draws iron off to the right. Whose ball? It's going to stay with Benedictine. So a reset on the shot clock to 20. Keegan Gravener bounces in for Ellingson off the window. Good look. Nice setup for Benedictine. Jaden Bell denied. Shot clock ticking down. Bell now tries the three to no avail. Colin Mergel, who has taken over in the post, cleaning up and bringing up the floor. Entry pass quickly into Aguomo off the window and in. 2-point game at 14-12. And the ball is knocked free. It's kicked, though, by Aguomo. And Rockford retains with 21 on the shot clock. And here comes Kevin Deemer back into the game.
Also back in for Rockford is Ashton Singleton.
So I mentioned Deemer. What kind of player is he? 21.1 points per game, but also 7.7 rebounds. Benedictine's going to try their best to shut him down. Shot clock ticking down. Ball is knocked away. Aguomo wants the ball, but he gets out of the lane with the count on. Shedd to drive. Leaves in the corner for Gravener. Shot clock half gone. Nate Shedd, who played at Rockford and came to Benedictine this year. Now 10 to work. Ellingson looking right, back up high. Keegan Gravener, the wraparound to Aguomo. Turnaround in the lane, well short. And it's Deemer on the rebound, quickly ahead in transition. Good D by Aguomo, though, slowing it up momentarily. But still good on the layup. And another timeout for Benedictine. This one's a full one, as Rockford leads 16-12. So I was talking about men's volleyball. They won in 5 sets last night over number 6 Dominican. BenueEagles.com is where you can get all of the information on your favorite Benedictine teams. And it's been a very, very busy week. It's an understatement. We've had home events every day with the exception of Monday. The Benedictine women's basketball team is back in action this weekend as well. They are on the road at Rockford. So the way the conference schedule has worked this season has been with one team at home, the other team is on the road against that same opponent. Benedictine women's team excited to be back in action, though. They hadn't played until Tuesday. No subs during the timeout. Keith Bunkenberg a little antsy here early on, trying to get his team settled down in what is a huge game. Again, this weekend is to determine the South Division champion. On Twitter, at BenuEagles1887, I spoke with head coach Keith Bunkenberg earlier today as Shed unloads. Whose ball? Going to go to Benedictine. And one of the things he mentioned is something I'll bring up now, which is quite simply that if Rockford wins both of these games, Benedictine could fall from the 1 seed to the 3 seed, which would mean no home games. If these two teams split, they will share the South Division title. Both would get a home game on Wednesday. The only question would be who is the number 1 and who is the number 2, and they would have the same identical losses, which would make it very confusing as well. Singleton dribbles it off his foot. Benedictine down 4 as we approach the midpoint of the first half. 16-12, Rockford leading. Mergel on the baseline. The mid-range J is good. A little bit of hesitation, but why not? He knocks down the mid-range jumper. Mergel had a couple of huge games last year off the bench. He did play some in the game on Tuesday against Lake Forest, which was a 68-66 win for Benedictine. Deemer backing his way in underneath, has it knocked free. He was stripped by Aguomo, who takes it to the hole. And a clear out now to Shed from the elbow. That's Deemer on the glass again for Rockford. Singleton sets it down in the corner, and he's going to try the 3 and hit. 19-14, Rockford leads. One of the other things Keith Bunkenberg told me on Tuesday is, the plan was to give some other guys minutes. And by the way, the defense in the last 5 minutes of that game was incredible for Benedictine, specifically in the last minute. Mergel for 3, iron, and a foul on the rebound.
Foul is charged to Nate Shed. In for the Regents, Brandon Emmerich.
So Keith Bunkenberg told me, he said, you know what? I really wanted to win that game. So you can understand as the game gets going how much even the coaches get into a contest. Emmerich and Phillips return for Rockford. Johnson and Hester for Benedictine. 8.5 to play in the first. Emmerich with a long 3. Connects. Rockford is a team that can shoot from the outside, and I don't know if you could hear that from here, but Keith Bunkenberg was screaming to his team, talk. Rockford 3 of 5 from bonus distance to start the game. They have an 8-point lead. A lot of contact as Shed picks it up, and they're going to call over and back. Keith Bunkenberg is not happy about that one. There's a lot of talking back and forth on the benches, not at each other. It's just very vocal and loud in here, which, again, I guess you would expect for a game with this kind of magnitude. But it almost feels like there's a crowd here with the way both of these teams are into the contest. Phillips with the long 3, back iron. Aguomo lost the ball.
Checking in for Benedictine will be Trevor Montiel.
Trevor Montiel in for Benedictine with those 2 fouls. He has to be careful. Singleton looking in. Benedictine's done a good job of denying the ball to Deemer so far, and now he has it going to work against Hester. The hook shot in the lane is good. Double-digit edge at 24-14. Nate Shedd in the corner for three, no good. Who missed that shot down there?
Three-pointer?
Picking for Benedictine is Nick Kosic and Kyle Gravener. Checking in for the Regents,
down there just now.
Micah Swanson.
And who had the rebound on that? Who had the miss? 12?
42 missed, 42 rebounds.
And who had the miss on that shot originally? Again?
Micah Swanson called for charge. His first foul. Regents with 4 team fouls. Eagles with 3. 6 minutes remain in the half.
6 minutes to go in the first. It's Rockford by double digits. Double-digit advantages have become something of a theme for Benedictine opponents early this year. Hester in the corner for three. Nope. And there's a foul on the reach.
Right into the basket. Brandon Emmer draws a foul. Foul is charged to Michael Johnson.
Emmerich will visit the stripe. First free throw, no good.
Dalen Franklin re-enters for Rockford.
Kevin Deemer with a breather. Benedictine has really been struggling on the offensive end. And again, for whatever reason, this has been a theme to start games. Around the arc we go. It's Montiel skipping to Hester, left wing. Will contact, tries to adjust a couple times, couldn't score. Phillips is open in the corner and his three is good. 28-14. Rockford is doubling up Benedictine. Here's Johnson in the lane. Taking matters into his own hands, driving into the lane and scoring. Benedictine may need some production from the guard position to try to cut into this deficit. They have a size advantage, but have had problems getting the ball in, and specifically when it's been in the post, doing anything with it. Emmerich lost the ball. Who had the first shot? Singleton, ball in his left hand, taking against Kosich. Under 10. And a foul down low. With 6 on the shot clock. Deemer is back.
Buzzer brings in Kevin Deemer and Demarius Bonds.
DJ Bonds back as well. No good on the shot.
Jump ball favors Rockford.
Reset to 20. Well, one official said reset to 20, and the other official said nope. They're trying to confirm did it hit rim, and yep, 20 is correct. It's a case where the left hand didn't necessarily know what the right was doing until they got together and decided to give each other high fives. I don't know where that analogy just came from. But Micah Swanson with the bucket for Rockford. It's back to a 14-point game as we're under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Johnson has it knocked free. Inside to Swanson. He couldn't finish. DJ Bonds with the putback for Rockford. And again, the Regents are doubling up Benedictine at 32-16. Benedictine looking all out of sorts. Trevor Montiel into the corner. Kosich for 3, connects. And now good hands. Kick into the corner. Kosich had it knocked free. He was in the process of going up with it, had it knocked away. And now Montiel scored in the lane and a foul.
The basket is good for Trevor Montiel. He's fouled by Micah Swanson. So he heads to the stripe for a 3-point play. Vincent Eugene returns for the Regents. And back for Bennett is Cade Ellingson. Also checking in for the Regents is Devontae Shaw.
Montiel knocks it down. He's 3 of 3 at the line. Benedictine within 10. So a little mini 6-0 run here. Can they keep going? The help from Kosich. The hook from Deemer in the lane. And he's some kind of player. 2.5 to play in the first. Rockford by 12. Inside for Kosich. From Kosich to Hester in plenty of contact.
Hester heads to the strike. Kevin Deemer called for the foul, his first. Team 6.
First foul for Kevin Deemer. That is number 6 on Rockford, and 2 tosses upcoming for Hester. First 5 points for Benedictine came from the line today. Free throw, though, no good. A lot of perplexed looks on the Benedictine bench to my left. Second one spins down. 11-point lead, 34-23. Nice pass underneath. Unable to finish, though. It's a break for Benedictine because that was a whale of a look from Rockford. Some great ball movement. Hester up high. Montiel, one more. Kosich for 3. Get down, baby. 34-26. Timeout, Rockford. It's a full one. Benedictine within 8. Rockford shooting 57% from the floor to start. Benedictine at just 30%. Trevor Montiel with 8 points for Benedictine. Out of the timeout. Rockford with the ball. Inside, no good, but an offensive rebound. And a foul on the rebound. Deemer commits the foul. Benedictine heading the other way for free throws.
In for Benedictine is Nate Shedd. Returning for the Regents is Jaden Bell. At the stripe for Benedictine is Michael Johnson, shooting one in bonus.
Remember that for me, okay? That missed free throw. We had the rebound. Miss a shot, or did they turn it over? Come on, Hannah, I need some.
Michael Johnson called for the foul.
Oh,
okay.
Checking in for Benedictine.
What happened down there?
And then he passed it to somebody, and then somebody passed back to Cade, and they can't get a three-pointer. That's what happened, yes.
Who is the foul on down here, John?
1 minute remains in the half.
A big close of the first half for Benedictine. We're down to the final minute. They're within 5 after trailing by as many as 16. Knocked out of bounds. It is going to stay with Rockford. Shot clock sitting at 9. Phillips in the corner, air ball. Shedd driving, scooping, no. And a lost ball.
Is Trevor Montiel.
Benedictine's going to hold for the final shot. So, at most, they'll be down by 5 heading to the break. Screen and roll, rotation, down to 4 seconds. Kosic with the step back in the corner, no good.
So at the end of 20 minutes of play, it is
That's the end of the first.
Game, Regents on top.
Rockford up by 5, 34-29. We'll have the second half coming your way in a bit from the Rice Center.
At Benedictine University, we believe one person can make a huge difference in the world, that discovering your purpose is essential to success, that you should love what you do and be ready for anything, that a quality, values-based, well-rounded liberal arts education should be affordable. We believe that you should learn to think for yourself and not follow the crowd, that exposing yourself to diversity helps you be a better world citizen and provides more opportunities for you to grow while being of service to others, that the Benedictine values and hallmarks lead to a richer, fuller life, that you should spread your wings and be all you are meant to be. We believe that you are important enough to be known by name, nurtured and supported while you figure all this out. At Benedictine University, we believe in you and make sure you receive an education with heart.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the the student athlete going out to community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school, it's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
After graduating, I want to become a biomedical engineer and work with cardiology and cardiac implants. The big thing for me with that is my family has a history of cardiac-related issues, so I've seen firsthand kind of the struggles that people with these problems and their families go through.
I want to be really involved in corporate culture and change the stereotype of corporate greed and kind of make companies see that you can make a profit and also help the world and help people and be good.
So I think that one thing I've learned here is that you can make a difference each day, and that sometimes making a difference is just a small moment and not a dramatic thing. But my goal is to both help people as a doctor, but to help people as a person from the values I've learned from this school.
Every day I try to tell my students that anything is possible if they work hard and they have motivation and they believe in themselves, because I saw that firsthand. And so I know it can happen. There's good people out there who allow people like me to accomplish their dreams.
I feel that my mission in life is to make a difference in this world by giving back and helping others. That's always been something that's very important to me and near and dear to me. And I feel that my time at Benedictine really fostered that and taught me the benefit to reaching out, learning about other cultures, other people, accepting everyone, and also challenging myself. And I'm forever grateful for that.
So the scholarships really helped with my financial load. If I didn't have the scholarships, I probably would have a high student debt ratio, and it also helped me to focus on my academics and be in different leadership roles and give back to the community.
Well, the first reason why scholarships are so important is it obviously helps with financial situation when you're paying for school. And also, it gave me a bunch of new opportunities, opened a lot of doors for me that I don't think I would have had if I didn't receive a scholarship.
Without scholarships, I would never probably be able to get a college degree. I would probably never be able to play college football like I wanted to. So scholarships were a huge impact on why I was able to attend college and why I'm able to be successful and have Benedictine turn me into the man I am today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Halftime in Lisle. Benedictine trailing 34-29. Hey, thanks for those tweets. Trying to get a little bit of excitement for this big weekend pair of games. Tweet pictures of you watching or in your Benedictine gear cheering from home, a la those commercial breaks in the NFL. For Benedictine, it's the first half to forget. Now, they closed very strong to within 5, but they were out-rebounded by 11. Rockford had 6 second chance points. Benedictine only turned the ball over 5 times, but Rockford utilized that into 7 points. Benedictine shot 33% from the floor. They were only 5 of 9 at the line and 4 of 14 from three-point range. Rockford, meanwhile, was 50% from the floor, 14 of 28. And again, the big number, they were plus 11 on the glass. That has got to change in the second half. Starters each way. Emmerich, Singleton, Franklin, Deemer for Rockford, along with Nick Phillips for Benedictine. Kyle Graebner, Nick Kosic, Chris Hester, Michael Johnson, and Trevor Montiel in a quick whistle. Third foul on Dalen Franklin. Montiel strong to the hole, counted in a foul.
Trevor Montiel heads for the strike for a 3-point play. Foul is charged to Brandon Emmerich.
Brandon Emmerich commits the foul.
Trevor Montiel to convert.
That is his first, and it'll be Montiel at the line for Benedictine. Trying to start out the second half with a 3-point play. No good. Deemer on the glass. Benedictine did a good job defensively on Deemer. Only 6 first-half points, but he did have 7 rebounds, and now 8 with that one. Denied by Hester.
3-point basket. Ashton Singleton.
Singleton knocks down the 3. Trevor Montiel with 8 points leading Benedictine. Kate Ellingson off the bench with 5. DJ Bonds leads Rockford with 9. That one's too hot to handle. And again, this weekend determines who wins the South. Deemer backing in against Montiel and just has his way with him underneath. Now Montiel did have to be careful because he does have 2 fouls. But Deemer just went right around him. Kyle Graebner in the corner. Out high to Montiel for 3, no. Settling for shots from the outside. That's kind of been the story for Benedictine this year. They're only 4 out of 15 from three-point land, and here's Deemer up and under, and he draws the foul on Montiel this time. And that is the 3rd on Montiel.
That's the 3rd foul for
2 tosses coming for Deemer. His first visit to the free throw line today. And he's a 71% free throw shooter. Here is Kate Ellingson to replace Montiel and those 3 fouls. Question becomes, how long can you keep him off the floor? And I think that'll have a lot to do with how Benedictine performs defensively in the post against Deemer. Back to a 10-point lead. Graebner is all alone underneath, but he missed the layup. Second chance, though, is good. And a foul on Graebner.
Kyle Graebner called for a foul. That's his first.
First foul on Kyle Graebner. Help defense coming. Deemer works on Hester, spins, turns around, and scores. Well, you think the plan for Rockford was to get the ball inside to Deemer and get him going? Wowzers. Hester lost the ball, and it's an offensive foul.
Chris Hester called for a charge.
This does not look like the Benedictine team we've been seeing of late. Phillips is all alone in the corner, and he hits. Now it's Johnson for three. Get down. No. But Graebner is there. Boy, if you would have told me Kyle Graebner would get involved on the offensive glass on consecutive possessions. But a lot of rebounding is positioning as well. Ball is loose.
Devontae Shaw called back into the game for Rockford. Marvin Aguomo checks in for Benedictine.
46-35, Rockford by 11. Kevonte Shaw enters. Marvin Aguomo in. Good defense by Benedictine denying, prompting a Rockford timeout. It's a 30.
The Regents.
Jeremy Riegel, head coach at Rockford, his second season at the helm, has put his team in position to win the South Division crown in this always challenging, ever unique 2021 campaign. Emmerich to the line.
Kyle Graebner called for the foul. Checking in for the Regents is Demarius Bonds and Vincent Eugene.
Deemer into the paint. Aguomo on him defensively, knocks it away, but Deemer punches it out to keep it alive. Oh, wow.
Kevin Deemer with a basket.
The no-look pass from Shaw to Deemer. And the lead is 13. Rockford led by as many as 16 in the first half. Aguomo working on Deemer. Back to Kosic in the corner for three. Got it! And it's thrown away.
The Regents is Micah Swanson. Also checking in for Rockford is Nick Phillips.
Micah Swanson returns. He had a big first half. 6 points for Rockford. 3 rebounds, all of those on the offensive end. And again, Rockford was plus 11 on the glass in the first half. Gravener from the top of the key, no. Aguomo, though, on the glass. And now Ellingson knocks it down. That's a big knockdown. Second 3 of the half for Benedictine. We're 5 minutes into the second. Rockford by 7. And Emmerich lost the ball. It's going to stay with Rockford.
Returning for the Eagles, Nate Shedd.
Nate Shedd is on. He was pretty frustrated in the first half. Rockford escapes. They have numbers. Johnson in to help and commits the foul.
Michael Johnson.
Third foul on Johnson.
15 foul for Benedictine at the stripe, shooting 2.
Shot of the line. Here's Keegan Gravener.
For the Eagles.
Shaw eyeing up number 2. So a split. Rockford by 8, 49-41. Kosic lost it. But a missed layup. Aguomo draws the foul.
Marvin Aguomo is fouled and heads to the line for Benedictine. Foul is charged to Nick Phillips. That is his first and the team's third.
Marvin Aguomo, the conference leader in field goal percentage. Just 2 points so far tonight. First one rims out. Aguomo has made one start this season. He's averaging 9.1 points per game. Second is good. 49-42, and Benedictine looking to press, but they didn't get it set. Off the ball to the hole, no good. Keegan Gravener looking for help. Bounces along the baseline. Rotation to Ellingson in the corner. Got it! Tic-tac-toe, that's some good ball movement. 49-45, Rockford leading by 4. This is as close as Benedictine has been in quite some time. But the adjustment underneath to score. Quick injury stoppage. Tomorrow we will celebrate Senior Day, by the way. It'll be just kind of a quick ceremony before the game with no fans. The players will go out, have their name announced, and take some pictures with the head coach, Keith Bunkenberg. Emmerich takes off, accelerates, no-look feed underneath. Too far underneath. Good D slows it up, but Shaw now takes on the move. And a block, no, offensive.
Charge is called against Cavante Shaw.
Looked initially as though the official was going to signal block. I think he was trying to see exactly where the contact came. Was it in the restricted zone or not? Which is that second little red circle right underneath the basket. Aguomo takes the feed to Shed. He wasn't ready for it, and he missed. And now that's knocked free.
Kevin Deemer back in for the Regents. Kyle Greatner back in for Benedictine.
Kevin Deemer back for Rockford. Kyle Gravener returning for Benedictine. 12:29 left in this one. Knocked away. Good hands. Kyle Gravener, no.
Cavante Shaw called for the foul. In for the Regents is Ashton Singleton and Dalen Franklin. Also checking in is Vincent Eugene.
Smaller lineup seems to be working for Benedictine. Shot clock under 10. Long three from Ellingson. Well short. Franklin off to the races. Dumps it underneath to Eugene for the basket. Just like that, it's back to an 8-point lead. Keegan Gravener unloads. Aguomo with the putback. Aguomo went for the steal on Deemer, and Ellingson takes it away. Ellingson coast to coast with a layup. And it's 53-49, back to a 4-point edge. Deemer had Aguomo bite, drives instead, and finishes. It's a pretty good recovery defensively by Aguomo. That's just a whale of a play by Kevin Deemer. Boy, if there was to be an MVP of the South Division, Deemer's name would be at the top of the list. Aguomo with a turnaround, no. Closing in on the midway point of the second half. Deemer reverses, no good. Ellingson quickly outlets, behind the back dish to Aguomo and in.
Basket, Eagles, Marvin Aguomo.
55-51. Again, a 4-point game. You get the feeling if Benedictine can get this under 4, the momentum is going to drastically turn in this game. And a travel.
Now Eagles ball. Demarius in for the Regents. Back for Benedictine, Trevor Montiel, Chris Hester, and Michael Johnson. Also checking in for Rockford is Brandon Emmerich.
Emmerich and DJ Bonds return for Rockford. Johnson, Hester, and Montiel back for Benedictine.
Foul charge to Vincent Eugene. That's the 6th team foul for Rockford. Eagles
6 fouls on Rockford as those fouls begin to accumulate for each side. Montiel posting and calling. Hester with the head fake. Takes to the hole. Left it short off the window. That's out of bounds to Rockford. Full timeout, Rockford.
Timeout called, Rockford.
Keith Bunkenberg gesturing for his team to come up. Deemer backing his way in against Hester. Emmerich with the spot up three, perfect. 58-51 Rockford, 9 minutes even left. Ellingson looked for the cutter. Montiel along the baseline, wraps it around. Johnson looking underneath, and it's going to stay with Benedictine. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson into Montiel, yes. That hung on the rim forever. 5-point edge, 58-53. Again, these teams play tomorrow. Same location, 2 hours earlier. It'll be a 5 o'clock start. Ashton Singleton decided to shoot when he found himself all alone. You know, this divisional format, I wonder if even once we get through the pandemic, better knock on wood and hope that happens sooner rather than later. Mask up, by the way. Johnson high into the right. Montiel sets the screen. You wonder if we're going to have kind of a similar divisional format moving forward, where you might see games on back-to-back nights. Montiel in the corner for three, in and out. So what baseball's doing, they're splitting the divisions. Keep in mind, St. Norbert joins the conference next year, so there'll be another team added to the mix. Another three. It's Singleton again. You wonder if it'll be 2 games on a weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, for example, with maybe one thrown into during the week from occasions. I don't mind the format, to be honest with you. I don't know how much discussion has occurred as it relates to next year yet. Everybody's plan is to get through this year healthy. Ellingson with another three. Timeout, Benedictine. They get a 30-second timeout for Benedictine after they initially called for a full. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind when you get to the postseason in the NCAA tournament, you're going to play games on back-to-back days. So it's not the worst idea in the world for that to happen. Like I said, there'll be a lot of conversations still to come. The biggest goal everyone has right now is to get through what remains of 2021. Kate Ellingson is putting together a career game for Benedictine. 16 points. Rockford has led for almost this entire game with the exception of a couple minutes early. Here comes some press from Benedictine, and Rockford's going to break it easily. Deemer to the hole, has it poked free. Rockford, though, is going to retain possession. This quick hands by Michael Johnson coming in to help and knock it away from Deemer. Singleton picks up his dribble. Shot clock down to 5. Singleton underneath. Score it. DJ Bonds on the bucket. Back to a double-digit edge at 66-56. Hester, offensive.
Chris Hester called for charge. Nick Kosich entered. Basket Regents, Kevin Deemer.
What do we got here? There's going to be a flop warning. (68-56). Rockford's extending the lead. A chance to take over the top of the South Division standings all by themselves. To the winner tonight. Kosich, left hand no. Deemer on the glass, and here comes Rockford with numbers again. They break the press easily. Kate Ellingson fouls Bonds.
His first, team's 7th.
And it's going to put Bonds at the line for 2.
Is Demarius Bonds.
Called a small break for Benedictine there. Oh, Hester was all alone inside. And now Ellingson is denied.
Kevin Deemer called for the foul, his 3rd. At the strike for Benedictine is Chris Hester.
No good on the first free throw.
Checking in for the Regents, Micah Swanson. And buzzer brings back Marvin Aguomo for the Eagles.
Marvin Aguomo enters. Closing in on the final 5 minutes of this one. 11-point Rockford edge, 68-57. Kosich underneath to Aguomo for the bucket. Quick miss by Rockford. Kosic to Ellingson. He's open on the wing for three. No. But he does have his offensive rebound. Ellingson has cooled off a bit. Now here's Montiel for three. That's perfect. 6-point game, 68-62. This baby's not over. Emmerich to the hole, no. And a foul on the rebound.
Micah Swanson called for his third foul. In for the Regents, Dalen Franklin, Nick Phillips, and Kevin Deemer. At the stripe for Benedictine is Michael Johnson. Also checking in for Rockford is Kevonte Shaw.
Line change, Rockford. Phillips, Franklin, Shaw, Deemer return. Swanson the only holdover. Johnson misses the free throw. Oh, it's talked about getting pictures sent in at Benue Eagles 1887. Now is the time for you to chant what the Benedictine bench is chanting. D up. Shaw has it tipped away. Under 4 minutes to go. Aguomo from the elbow rotates. Johnson dribbles in, 18-footer in and out. Aguomo is there. And his second chance is no good. It was a big miss. Still a lot of time, though, at 3.5, and just a two-possession game. Shaw looking in, Swanson. A lot of contact, and they'll count it. They called Montiel with the foul. That's his fourth.
To make it a three-point play is Micah Swanson.
Swanson is at the line. Short. Benedictine needing points and needing them fast. Montiel tries from the elbow, in and out. Aguomo, though, with a putback.
Three minutes remain in regulation.
Phillips in the corner, air ball. Johnson skips into the corner for Ellingson. Benedictine swinging the ball around the arc. Here's Aguomo backing in against Deemer. Now it's Montiel on the move. Ball in the left hand and a reach.
Dalen Franklin called for the foul. At the line for Benedictine is Trevor Montiel. Checking in for Rockford is
Emmerich returns, replacing Franklin, who's out with 4 fouls. I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to realize how important these free throws are for Montiel. That's a good start.
Trevor Montiel gets the ball again.
Officials having some conversation in the post. They've had some conversations with the bench as well today. As we've mentioned, there's a lot on the line this weekend. Top 2 teams in the South Division at this point. Maybe Montiel is the rocket scientist as he makes them both. Down to a 4-point game. Shaw, left wing. Emmerich, baseline, back out to Shaw. He'll wrap it underneath to Swanson. Swanson moving left and missing against Montiel. Montiel from up high, back iron. Offensive rebound. Kosic open in the corner for three, no. Aguomo on the glass, underneath to Montiel. Aguomo's going to try the three. That is well short. Wow.
100 seconds remain.
That was 3 opportunities missed by Benedictine, and all of those were three-pointers. Timeout Rockford, a full with $1:35 to play. Marvin Aguomo getting taped up. Ashton Singleton in during the stoppage. A face guard from Benedictine. Singleton, though, gets the ball. He's going to run some clock. Shot clock at 18, 90 seconds left. Deemer sets the screen. Singleton around it. Leaves it to the wide open Shaw for three. It's good, and that might be the game. 73-66. Benedictine needed a stop. It's taken away. Final minute. Rockford by 7. Benedictine retains with 34.1, down by 7. Well, certainly here at home, this is probably the worst performance I've seen from Benedictine on the season. And the good news is it's a quick turnaround to tomorrow. And if they win tomorrow, it would still mean a share of the South Division crown.
For the Regents, Demarius Bonds. Also checking in is Micah Swanson.
Right through the wickets of Kosic. She's going to try the long three. It's been that kind of game. Ellingson tried to commit the foul. And now a little bit of a push from Aguomo.
Marvin Aguomo called for the foul. At the strike, Devontae Shaw.
Put Shaw to the line. It is 1-1 for Rockford, as that's the 9th Benedictine foul. Like I mentioned, not the best performance from Benedictine here tonight. We'll have a chance to regroup for tomorrow and still play for a share of the conference title. and they are just not falling tonight. Rockford takes over first place in the South Division, 73-66 the score.
We'll be back here tomorrow at 5 o'clock for a rematch. Good night. Have a great rest of your Friday evening.
And we're back at you again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us tonight. 73-66, Rockford with a win. I'm Tim Calderwood. Good night.